Here are my parasite cleansing tips for people. I get a lot of questions about this, so whether you've been diagnosed or you have a suspicion that you do have parasites, the truth is most of us have parasites at some point in our lifetime, and they can be robbing you of your energy. You could have digestive issues as well because of having these parasites. Maybe your immune system is compromised. The list goes on and on as to why it's so important to deal with these parasites and to get rid of them in a natural and effective and a safe way by doing parasite cleansing tips. So let's go through those tips. Really important that we're doing this again in a natural but gentle way as well. So tip number one is called the kill phase. So what does that mean? Don't be scared of this. You're killing off those bad guys, those unwanted organisms that are in your gut. We've got to get back to that healthier microbiome, and by using specific herbal medicines that are now going to kill off some of those more menacing intestinal parasites and their eggs. So this is the important thing. We do that strong kill phase at the beginning, and we're going to cycle this, and I'm going to explain that in just a second. But getting that kill phase, because when we've got a lot of those bad guys living in our gut, the parasites, the candida, those intestinal worms, no matter what variety there are, and I've talked about different types in my other videos, we want to get back to that healthier biodiversity in our gut microbiome, meaning that we have a healthier immune system, we have healthier digestion, we have a healthy body weight because we have enough of the good guys, the probiotics, which we see in this example. Now, when we've got a lot of those bad guys, this is when we have the gas, the bloating, the symptoms of having those parasites when we didn't even know it. So that's why we do that strong kill phase using specific herbal medicines, which I promise we'll list in the description of the video, that are really effective at helping to kill off those parasites. Okay. Number two on the list is doing that full body detox. Yes, so parasites and their eggs also give off toxins. Candida, as an example, gives off over 60 different toxins in our system that if we're not dealing with those toxins as well as the worms and the candida itself, then that's when we can run into difficulties and have symptoms of that kill phase and actually killing off some of these unwanted organisms. So that's why you want to address that toxic load. Doing that full body detox in this order is really important as a parasite cleansing tip. Okay, number three is re-inoculation. Remember, I talked about having enough of those good guys, the probiotics in the digestive tract. That's what you want to do. You've always got to be putting those good guys back into your microbiome so that they can outnumber and outweigh those less favorable organisms and those parasites and the worms and the candida. And this entire parasite cleansing protocol goes through a repetition. So then you're going to cycle back and go back to that kill phase again. And because, why do we want to do this? Because those parasites have a certain life cycle and they actually will replicate. And by taking a break off of the kill phase and then coming back to it as you continue with the full body detox is a great way to ensure that you're killing them through their entire life cycle. So that's really, really important. There are other accessory things that I talk about when we're killing parasites, things like enzymes to help to break down the outer wall of the candida as well as other parasites. And of course, taking fiber, so something to bind and make sure that some of those parasites like the hookworm, which we see here, or the tapeworm, which has that suction cup on the head, if they're actually affixed and they're sucking onto and stuck to the intestinal wall, we want to make sure that that has dislodged, and that's why a binder, something like a fiber supplement, will help to ensure that everything is moving out as you're doing that kill phase and that full body detox. Now, for how to tell if you have parasites in the first place, please check out my video, 3 Early Warning Signs You Have Parasites. I'll see you there.